Well, hello, my friends, and happy Sunday to you. Look at this cutie patootie, just happy. Oh, I just love it. So here are the supplies that we'll be using today, some new ones for me, and then a bunch of stencils that I'll be using today. So I'm starting out on a 12 by 12 MDF board. I've got some vintage papers, I've got some scrap papers, I've got some tissue paper and paper napkins. I just grabbed a bunch of different things to put down in the background. I wanted to just play and have fun and really just kind of go along with the quote for this piece and just really enjoy myself and just kind of take some time to create. So I'm putting my vintage papers down with some Deco Art Matte Medium and getting that all covered and completely covered so that it seals the piece, provides a great background for all of the layers that I'll be putting down. So this is just this cute polka dot paper that was just in my stash, and I thought, oh, why not? I wanted something fun and playful in the background. And what I love when you are creating, whether the background shows or not, it always provides a lesson for me. So as I'm putting this down, this combination here, and then the stars, so I've got some napkins and some tissue paper. And I love this pink and gray combination, so that there is always a lesson in every single piece of art. Whether the background shows up or not, it always provides something, whether it's interest, a story, a lesson. So I will be doing that polka dot and the gray again, but for now it's adding enough interest to break that blank background. And so I'm using some Deco Art Media Traditions paint. They sent me these new paints, and so I'm trying them out, and they only sent me 5 colors, and I thought, well, this is a good challenge for me to work on mixing my colors. With the 5 colors, the primary colors, you can really go anywhere and create your own colors. So I just played and had some fun with that. And now I'm just building up that background, and I'm creating some interest using a bunch of different stencils to get a really playful background so that when I do kind of cover it up and get it ready for the focal point, all of that interest and stuff peeks through. It gives it texture. It adds so much to a piece when you create the background. And I get asked the question so often, why do you cover up the background after you've just created it? But it's the magic in the depth of a piece. So you can see I'm doing some serious mixing here, and I couldn't find the exact right color. And so I went with what I had, and then added a few other colors, just regular like teal and that kind of thing from Deco Art. But these are the Traditions paint, and I really actually like them. They're very similar to, they're kind of in between a fluid acrylic and a craft paint. But they dry matte, and I like that a lot. I like that a lot for how I work and the style that I work. So all of the stencils that I am using will be listed on the blog, and the link to the blog and all of the supplies, they're down below in the YouTube description box. And so I'm just playing and having fun and using a bunch of different stencils and building up that layer. And so in every background, usually I'll have a lot of contrast and a lot of color, and then black is always really great. Is a neutralizing color for either backgrounds or foregrounds for that matter. And this stencil I love this stencil. It's a scribble mark stencil. It's probably a favorite. All the scribble marks are my favorite. I just love them because they add such great fun interest for any project, any backgrounds. So now I'm just going to start bringing it all together. We've had all that fun, and now we're going to neutralize it and kind of push it back. And the process for a background is important because, again, like I said, it adds that depth. It adds the interest. It adds the meaning to your piece. And so by neutralizing it with a single color, a light color, a solid color, not completely getting rid of all of those layers, but choosing what you want to show and what you don't want to show is really important to make a piece successful. So I'm just layering with my brayer gesso, and this is the Deco Art Traditions gesso, and it is great. I love it. And then some teal, and I'm just kind of going back and forth. So I'm just going to continue to layer here, and I just love how when you work with a brayer, you get such unexpected little bits here and there, and that just allow the background to show through. So I just took a lid from one of the jars of clay that I had, and it was the perfect size for my template for my wreath. And so I knew that I was going to have words there in the middle, so I did want to try and highlight that and push that back so that the words would show up really well. And then I kind of highlighted around it just so that that area was a little bit lighter so that my leaves and different things would show up. So I'm coming back in with a Stabilo all pencil, and I really wanted this to kind of feel watercolory, and I really wanted it to feel playful and fun. And so that's why I went with the Stabilo all pencil, because I could really get some kind of misshapen, watercolory kind of effect, leaves and different things like that, and to just give me my guide. I love working with the Stabilo all pencil. It just really, it's a lot of fun and very similar to watercolor. So now I'm going to start layering my stencils around for my wreath, and this is the swirl stencil. And again, like I said, I wanted it to be fun and playful, and so I thought the swirls would be great, kind of coming out and sticking out, and not in a traditional color theme, but just kind of different. And that's what this piece, the message, and this week is all about. This week starts the birthday week sale, my 7th annual birthday week sale. If you've been around for any length of time, you probably have taken part in a birthday week sale. It is the biggest sale of the year for me. So everything is on sale. Stencils today, when you see this video, Sunday, August 11th, all stencils will be 20% off. And then every day has a new item or items for sale. Prints on wood, collage packs, originals. Workshops are going to be 40% off. Originals are going to be 40% off. There's just all kinds of stuff. I'll have a link below to the birthday week page, sale page, that shows you every day what's on sale, what the coupons are, all that kind of stuff. So now that I'm just now kind of layering my layers. I put my leaves down with the garden stencil. I'm now going to add my flowers, and I'm doing this very fast and very loose. And the stencils are my guide, like I always say, and then I can go back over it and fill them in and make them feel freehand. This is the daisy stencil, and again, I'm mixing my colors because I'm still using the Traditions paint. So I've gotten some kind of interesting colors, and I love that. It was perfect for this project and wanting it to feel whimsical and kind of unexpected. And so this is the Bouquet of Flowers stencil, and I'm going to lay all of my stenciling down, my flowers down, and then come back in and fill that in with my paintbrush and paint over them. So now I've grabbed a small brush and I'm just adding highlighting colors. So a lighter color in the same value to add some interest, to add some highlights, to fill in the gaps and the spaces, and to just really make them feel painterly. And as I begin to start pulling everything together, I wanted this to feel fun and kind of funky, and I didn't want it to feel too traditional. I didn't want it to feel too, not even sure what the word is. I wanted it to be just kind of haphazard and whimsical. And so it was a struggle for me, to be honest with you, because I have this thing with balance and wanting everything kind of the same. And so it was outside of my comfort zone, and not having things even or all of the colors even or that kind of thing. But it's always a good lesson, always a good practice to try and work within that and within different spaces than you're typically used to. So I'm just finger painting some flowers in and just kind of playing. I'm also using colors that I don't typically use, and I love it. Yellow is not a color that I go to, and I just had so much fun. So now I'm just going to come back in, and I'm using my Stabilo all pencil again, because again I want that kind of watery, unpredictable shade and color. I will come back in with my charcoal pencil and kind of define a little bit more, but I wanted to bring that back in because I loved the look of it when we first started. And so I'm just adding a few more swirls and different things like that, and trying to add a little bit more whimsy to it. But the Stabilo gives it a really great watercolor effect. This this original is going to be available for sale, but I will have a free downloadable print as part of the birthday week sale this week. So you can download this piece and frame it and use it for your personal use, um, and just enjoy it. So I'm shading now with my charcoal pencil, and I'm just going to continue to shade around the piece. And then I will stencil out my letters onto tissue paper using my archival ink and a makeup brush. And then I'll put those words down with my matte medium. And that's pretty much it for this project. I hope that you stick around for the conversation at the end. I share about the meaning behind good vibes, good vibes only, and how we need to take a break from some things and only have good vibes. But stick around for the conversation at the end, and then I hope you check out the birthday link page and get some good deals for this birthday week celebration. So I will talk to you soon and see you next Sunday. Well, hello, loves, and happy Sunday and happy birthday week to you. So this is just so much fun. I wanted it to be fun and just totally like the good vibes kind of thing. Wanted the background to be fun, just really play, really whimsical, just bright and fun, just to kind of match the saying. But before we get into that, I just want to let you know that birthday week, this is my 7th annual birthday week sale. It is the biggest sale that I have of the year. This is it. I won't have a sale bigger than this at any other time. I'll have other sales, but not like this. And pretty much everything is on sale except like totes and pillows and that kind of stuff. But stencils today through Monday are 20% off. And I know 20% isn't a lot, but I try to keep my prices low. I give you free shipping. So stencils are 20% off. Then prints on wood, or no, what's going to be next? Prints on wood will be next. All my MDF boards will be on sale. Those are going to be 30% off. Originals are going to be, I'm not sure if they're 30 or 40 off. I'll have to check. But I have a page on and I'll link it below. I have a page that shows you all of the week's events. So every day's got a new sale. And then workshops are going to be 30 or 40% off. I forgot. So many things going on. So tons and tons of things for you to get. This is a great time to get your prints on wood, the 4x4s, the cute little 4x4s. Where are they? I should grab one. So I grabbed some 4x4, this 4x4 and a 4x6 prints on wood. These are perfect for co-workers, for teachers, for stocking stuffers, for gifts throughout the year, wedding gifts, all different kinds of things. They're just perfect. They can sit on your shelf or at a desk or whatever. So all of those are going to be on sale. All the clearance stuff that I have, all on sale. I mean, pretty much everything is on sale. Through Wednesday. Workshops, I think I said workshops too, so head on over. Check out the link to the page that has all of the sales. It'll give you the coupon code for the day, and then also throughout Wednesday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have either some freebies that is first come, first serve, and they go fast. Everything seems to go fast during this sale. So I have freebies on the website that you can grab on that same page. So all kinds of fun stuff. I'll have it all listed on the blog, and a whole separate page for the birthday week fun. So yeah, I hope you are able to grab some goodies during this sale, my biggest sale of the year. So oh, and this right here is going to be a free download for you. One of the reasons I started doing this, and why I continue to do the yearly sale like this, where I give away stuff and discount stuff, is because I just want to say thank you to you, your support, your love, your kindness, for trusting me to come into your home and share my art, and to share my life and my stories and all of those kinds of things, to give me the opportunity to encourage you and love on you. And you guys do the same for me, and I'm so incredibly blessed to live this life and share this with you, share this journey with you, and create. And I'm just so grateful for this community. And so thank you for walking the journey with me. So this is free for you to download and use for your personal use. You can frame it, whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, so I hope you take advantage of the sale. So this the meaning behind this is, although I wanted it to be fun, there is some definite meaning to this, because I'm telling you what, there is some serious negativity in the world these days. I guess it's always been there, and I feel like I sound like, you know, my mother or an older person, and I am older. So, but it just like, you know, sometimes when you were young, they were like, and the world and the this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I sound like that too. But it's just, sometimes it's just constant. It's just constant struggle, constant fighting, constant negativity, constant body bashing, negative conscious stuff. It's just constant. And then we have our own internal negativity that goes on because of, you know, life, or how we were raised, or the voices that were spoken to us, all of those kinds of things. So sometimes it feels like you're wading through all of this negative stuff. And I know I feel that way. Sometimes I'm like, I turn off the TV, the radio, everything has to go, because sometimes it's just so angry. And then I have to turn off my own angry voices. And that sometimes I have to say, enough. Only good stuff enters me right now. Only good stuff, whatever that is for you. Whether it is, for me, it is reading inspirational writings, words, poems, scripture, whatever it is for you that can take away, even for a second, because it's not permanent and we can't live in a constant state of good vibes only, but we have to have that break. I have to have that break of like, enough. Only good stuff to fill me back up. I shared this week with a couple of people about being able to take time to allow yourself to heal and rest and fill yourself up so that you have something to give. And that's what this is about. This is about turning off all the other stuff for, gosh, a little bit. Turn off the phone, social media, the TV, all the stuff, and immerse ourselves in something that is good, that fills us up, that makes us better, that revives us. And you decide what that is for you. I know what it is for me, and I do it regularly, if not daily, because I have to. I have to. Otherwise, it's just, sometimes it's too much. The stuff, the chaos, the outside voices, the anger, all the stuff that's going on. It just seems like it's so much. And it doesn't mean that we bury our heads and we don't deal with it. It just means, gosh darn it, we need a break so that we can fill ourselves back up, restore some peace, and then we are able to go out into the world and fight our battles and give everything we've got and all that kind of stuff. So loves, today find a space that you can get good vibes only. Don't let anything else in. Don't let anything else in. Find whatever it is that gives you the good vibes. And do it over and over again. Let it fill you up. And I hope that your Sunday is restful and awesome and peaceful, and that you can find your good vibes. And I hope that you always, always know that you are loved.